Praise the Lord, everybody. Here I am again, Sister Tasha Swindell, talking to you for a few moments about focus on the family. Yes, focus on the family. I am the oldest of five siblings. Um, it was an adventure in my home, being the big sister and feeling like my mom, she used to have my siblings for me to raise. I'm like, oh my goodness, another one. But I wouldn't trade anything, because it made me who I am. It made me the strong individual that I am. I had the responsibility of bringing them outside and helping change them and different things like that. And it made me the great mother that I am today to my children. And I so appreciate my upbringing. My parents, they were very strict on us, but it was a good strict. It's what's missing in the homes today. I must say that. You never know how you had it, until later years, then you get to understand, like, oh, that's what they were keeping us from. Oh, that's what they didn't want us to do. So maturity is a good thing, when you get older and see your yesteryears and how things used to be. I so appreciate my upbringing because I could have been one of the ones who was strung out on drugs. I could have been one of the ones who was a teenage um, mother. I could have been one of the ones who was just promiscuous. And I just give God glory. I thank God for my former years. I thank God for my former years that have made me who I am in my latter years. The next question is those growing years, childhood, how was I perceived, with my family, my relatives, and my friends? So when I was growing up, it really makes you think about who you were when you were a child coming up. Um, like I said, I was the big sister, and I had a lot of responsibility. And like I said, it made me who I am. Um, my relatives, they knew that when we went outside, we had to be inside before the sun went down. Um, my friends, we were very close. I actually reunited with one of my friends, my childhood friends, just recently. We're in contact now, so it's like my kindergarten buddy. So they were very close to my family. Um, my teenage years, I was trying to find myself. I went through a period of depression where I didn't know who I was. And like I said before, you didn't understand why you had to go through certain things. You had to be upstairs before the sun went down. Um, Everything was school, 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 church, church, church. But now you seem to understand. When you get older, you understand the purpose for that, the training ground that you were on. um, who were you inside? I was I felt that I was very insecure. Like I said, I was learning myself, which made me who I am today. Going through certain things that I felt wasn't fair. um, Not being able to speak up, and now I speak up, I think, a little too much. um, my adult years, I still see the kid in me. I still like to have fun. I like to play around with my children. um, I it's like looking at yourself like, oh my goodness, I am an adult, and I have made half a century. I am 50 years old, and it's like, wow, I never thought that I would get there. You know, I know there was a topic in school where it was, what was your 5-year plan? Never took that serious because I couldn't see that far. But I look beyond, God has looked beyond my faults and saw all of my needs. And I look back over my life and I just see where God has brought me from. And it's like, oh my goodness, Dorinda Clark has a song that says, I'm still here. I'm still here, and it's by the grace of God. And I appreciate all that God has brought me to and brought me through, in my years from my childhood on up. And I just admonish you to be encouraged. Whatever you're going through, God is going to see you through it, and you will understand it better by and by. Blessings.